Hello there. Welcome yet again to Big Magic, Big Life. You're with me, Jolene Dove, and together we're on a journey towards a big magical life of peace, prosperity, and harmony. Let's begin. Are you obsessed with getting things done to perfection? Do you struggle to find peace because you're constantly trying to improve upon something that's already good, failing to ever finish it, doing and redoing it endlessly? And do you expect the same level of perfection from all others around you too? Well, chances are that you are socially seen as a workaholic or maybe a control freak. Chances are that people take inspiration from you on how to be organized. And chances are that you are called the perfectionist, a term that you might be so proud of. But let me tell you a secret. Chances are that you, my friend, are suffering from obsessive compulsive personality disorder. Chances are that you are already ruining your own life and the lives of many people around you without even realizing it. Chances are that you are perennially stressed because you're never ever satisfied with anything in life. I've yet to meet an absolute perfectionist whose life is peaceful, relaxed. In fact, it's always been just the opposite. They're always desperate to make the good better and the better best. But unfortunately, even the best is never enough for them. And that's perhaps why I've seen all perfectionists always restless, unhappy with the present, dissatisfied with the current, unforgiving towards any of their own mistakes, and always living in stress, always trying to make it perfect, never knowing when to stop. Who doesn't know of the great sculptor Michelangelo? Now let me tell you a really interesting story about this great man. When Michelangelo was 73 years old, he was working on a breathtaking sculpture, Florentine Pieta. The sculpture regarded by most historians as his best, most mature and thought-provoking work of art. Yet, after painstakingly working on it for over a decade, guess what this artist did? Michelangelo, a perfectionist, one day chopped off the magnificent sculpture's arms and legs with a sledgehammer. And why on earth would he do that? Well, Michelangelo was both angered and dismayed at the imperfections of the marble that he had used. I remember how a uniquely talented musician friend spent years writing, composing, and recording his music passionately, doing and redoing every bit of his songs, and yet failed to reach his listeners ever, stopped always by his craving for perfection. He felt his music wasn't perfect enough to be released. Today, his recordings, those exceptionally beautiful compositions, still lie boxed, unreleased, unheard by anyone, as his body lies in his grave and his soul rests in peace. Or maybe not. Lives are not lived to the fullest. Loves are forsaken. Opportunities are lost. All because we endlessly keep waiting for one perfect moment. The beauty of this present perfect moment is lost to ignorance and to an expectation of a future perfect moment. Imagine seeing a beautiful cloud, and instead of soaking yourself up in the beauty of its dark mystical warmth, instead of allowing yourself to soak up this magical wonder, you let your rational, piercing gaze analyze how it could have looked or felt better, had it been a little more gray, a little more heavy, a little more dense. And so it is with the most precious people in our lives. We ruin the magic of their presence. We ruin relationships by being the worst critics that ever could be. Sometimes even imagining ourselves to be perfect and desperate to mend their imperfections. Remind yourself every day, there isn't a perfect tree. There isn't a perfect bird, a perfect cloud, a perfect wave. Well, they just are. Each different from the other, without pretense, true to themselves. Perhaps that's all there is to being perfect. The river is perfect, in spite of the rubble, the dust, the twigs, and even the dead fish that it brings. And so are you, my friend, with all of your imperfections. Enjoy the beauty, the perfection of the little imperfections of life. The fallen flower, the crooked stone by the riverside, the sullen-looking cat at your door, your clumsy little child, and even the beautiful and perfectly imperfect you. Growth or improvement is one healthy thing, but constantly craving for perfection and nothing less, well, that's quite another. As Richard Carlson said, as you begin to eliminate the need for perfection in all areas of your life, you'll begin to discover the perfection in life itself. Chalk perfection, make peace and growth your ultimate life goals, and see a perfect life materialize right in front of your eyes on its own. And this, my friend, is no secret. If you still haven't followed or subscribed to us, please do so now. Big magic, big life is waiting just for you. Peace to you.